Have you ever wondered how personal relationships shape the lives of great historical figures? For Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor of Rome, his connections with Ceionia Fabia and Faustina the Younger were far more than mere family ties. They were deeply intertwined with the politics, tragedies, and triumphs of his reign. In this video, we delve into the intricate connections between Marcus Aurelius's personal and political life, uncovering the fascinating stories behind his engagements, marriage, and family. Eager to dive deeper into the life of Marcus Aurelius? Subscribe now and explore the extraordinary legacy of Rome's philosopher-emperor. The engagement between Marcus Aurelius and Ceionia Fabia, arranged around 136 AD, was much more than a personal affair. It was a deliberate political strategy. Ceionia Fabia, daughter of Lucius Aelius Caesar and half-sister of Lucius Verus, was closely tied to Emperor Hadrian's favored lineage. This union connected Marcus to one of Rome's most influential families and positioned him within the elite circle of power. Hadrian's intent was clear: to ensure dynastic continuity and political stability by aligning Marcus, admired even in his youth for his intellect and moral character, with his chosen successor's family. In the Roman aristocracy, such engagements were rarely about affection. They served to consolidate influence and foster loyalty among powerful families. For Marcus, this betrothal marked the beginning of a life intertwined with political duty, setting him on the path to becoming not just a ruler, but a philosopher-emperor whose choices shaped Roman history. Marcus Aurelius's engagement to Ceionia Fabia came to an abrupt end in 138 AD, following the death of Emperor Hadrian. The new emperor, Antoninus Pius, had other plans for Marcus. To secure his position as Hadrian's adopted son and eventual heir, Antoninus dissolved the engagement with Ceionia Fabia and arranged for Marcus to marry his own daughter, Faustina the Younger. This decision was not without complications. Faustina was already engaged to Lucius Verus, Ceionia Fabia's half-brother. Breaking their betrothal to unite Marcus and Faustina was a bold political maneuver designed to reinforce ties within the imperial family. For Marcus, this marked a pivotal moment where personal preference was secondary to duty. While Ceionia Fabia disappeared from the historical record, this rearranged alliance set Marcus on the path to the throne, further intertwining his life with the destiny of the Roman Empire. The marriage of Marcus Aurelius and Faustina the Younger in 145 AD was more than a union of two individuals. It was a carefully orchestrated event of immense political and dynastic importance. Held in Rome, likely in the imperial palace or another prestigious venue, the wedding symbolized the consolidation of power within the ruling elite. The ceremony itself would have adhered to the traditional Roman customs, including the dextrarum iunctio, the symbolic joining of right hands, and lavish celebrations befitting the imperial family. Faustina received the title Augusta upon her marriage, elevating her to an official role in the public and political life of the empire. The union represented the merging of two influential lines: Marcus, adopted son and heir of Antoninus Pius, and Faustina, the biological daughter of the emperor. This bond solidified the legitimacy of Marcus as the future ruler and reinforced the stability of the imperial dynasty. Their marriage set the foundation for a new generation of rulers and exemplified how personal relationships were intertwined with the political machinery of Rome. While their partnership faced challenges, it was a cornerstone in ensuring the continuity of the Roman Empire during one of its most prosperous periods. The marriage of Marcus Aurelius and Faustina the Younger brought both joy and profound sorrow as they faced the harsh realities of parenthood in the ancient world. Over the course of their union, the couple had 14 children, a remarkable number even by Roman standards. However, only 5 of them, Faustina, Lucilla, Fabia, Cornificia, and Commodus, survived to adulthood, while 9 died at a young age. Child mortality was tragically common in the Roman Empire, even among the elite. Diseases such as measles, diphtheria, and smallpox ravaged the population, exacerbated by the crowded conditions of cities like Rome. The Antonine Plague, which devastated the empire during Marcus's reign, further underscored the fragility of life. Despite access to the best physicians and resources, the imperial family was not immune to the medical limitations of their time. The deaths of their children were undoubtedly a source of personal anguish for Marcus and Faustina. Yet, as a Stoic philosopher, Marcus sought to endure these losses with resilience. His writings in the Meditations reflect an acceptance of life's hardships and a determination to remain steadfast in the face of grief. For Marcus Aurelius, family was not just a personal matter, but a critical element of imperial strategy. His marriage to Faustina the Younger strengthened the legitimacy of his position as heir to the Roman Empire, while their children became key pieces in the political landscape. In 155 AD, his mother Domitia passed away. During this tumultuous period, Marcus maintained correspondence with Fronto, although the surviving documents contain no mention of his personal losses. In March 161 AD, Antoninus Pius passed away, and his funeral, followed by his deification, took place shortly thereafter. His ashes were interred in the mausoleum of Hadrian, now known as Castel Sant'Angelo in Rome. The deification, or apotheosis, was a customary honor bestowed upon emperors who had been regarded as just and virtuous during their lifetimes. After the ceremony, Marcus Aurelius announced the betrothal of his young daughter Lucilla, likely around 11 years old at the time, to Lucius Verus, his adoptive brother and co-emperor. This engagement was a carefully planned strategic alliance intended to strengthen ties within the imperial family and ensure greater stability for the empire's leadership. Lucius Verus died in January 169 AD, likely from a stroke in Altinum, located in northern Italy. Rumors quickly spread that his death was the result of a conspiracy, with accusations implicating Marcus Aurelius, Faustina, and even Lucilla. However, there is no evidence to support these claims. Following Lucius Verus's death, Lucilla lost her status as empress and widow of a co-emperor. This loss of position necessitated a new marital alliance for her. At the time, Marcus Aurelius was preparing to address urgent military and political challenges along the empire's northern borders near the Danube. Despite his pressing responsibilities, the instability in the region demanded a personal visit from the emperor to coordinate military operations and ensure the loyalty of his troops. Marcus postponed his departure to focus on securing a new husband for Lucilla, prioritizing her future and the political stability of the imperial family. If you're curious to learn more about Lucilla's story, be sure to check out the separate video linked in the description below. The emperor's 7-year-old son, Annius Verus, developed a tumor beneath his ear, and despite the efforts of physicians, his life could not be saved. This tragic loss further delayed Marcus Aurelius's departure. True to his Stoic principles, Marcus suppressed his emotions and refrained from declaring a period of national mourning. As a result, it wasn't until later in 169 AD that he was able to set out for the Danube to address the pressing military challenges on the empire's northern frontier. In 175 AD, during a journey to the eastern provinces to quell a rebellion led by Avidius Cassius, Faustina the Younger, wife of Marcus Aurelius, passed away. Likely succumbing to illness near the city of Halala in Cappadocia, modern-day Turkey, her death marked a profound personal loss for the emperor. Despite her controversial reputation among some contemporaries, Faustina had been a steadfast partner, accompanying Marcus on many of his campaigns and playing a vital role in the imperial court. Following her death, Marcus Aurelius took steps to honor her memory. He decreed her deification, a process through which she was posthumously elevated to divine status, becoming Diva Faustina. This title enshrined her as a goddess within the Roman pantheon and a symbol of loyalty to the imperial family. Additionally, the city of Halala was renamed Faustinopolis, a lasting tribute to her legacy. Marcus's decision to deify Faustina was both a personal and political act. It reflected his deep respect for her contributions to their partnership and the empire. At the same time, her deification reinforced the image of the imperial family as divinely ordained, bolstering public support and stability during a time of ongoing challenges for the Roman state. After Faustina's death in 175 AD, Ceionia Fabia, Marcus Aurelius' former fiancée, reappeared as a potential marriage candidate. Despite their earlier engagement, Marcus declined her offer. By this time, his focus was on preserving dynastic stability and preparing his son Commodus for the throne. If you're curious to learn more about Commodus' story, be sure to check out the separate video linked in the description below. Accepting her proposal risked political complications and reviving old rivalries, jeopardizing the imperial family's balance. His decision not to remarry demonstrated his focus on ensuring a smooth transition of power and reflected his careful management of personal and political responsibilities as Rome's philosopher-emperor. Marcus Aurelius's life exemplifies the delicate balance between personal struggles and political responsibilities. From navigating complex family dynamics to enduring profound personal losses, he remained steadfast in his commitment to philosophy and duty. His legacy as a philosopher-emperor endures, offering timeless lessons in leadership, resilience, and virtue. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more fascinating insights into history's greatest emperor.